Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 11th of December 2023. Essence. Sweet children, you are gurus, children of the Sat Guru, who give everyone the mantra for liberation in life. You can never tell lies about God. Question. What is the way to receive liberation in life in a second, and what is the memorial of that? Answer. In order to receive liberation in life in a second, while living at home with your families, become as pure as a lotus. Simply promise to remain pure in this final birth, and you will receive liberation in life. The example of King Janak is remembered because of this. While living at home with his family, he received liberation in life in a second on the basis of making a promise. Song. This time is passing by. Om Shanti. The Father comes to give everyone liberation in life in a second. There is the praise that the bestower of salvation, the bestower of liberation in life for all, is one. Why do they speak of liberation in life in a second, as in the example of King Janak? His name was Janak, but that same one later became Anu Janak, one who once again becomes Janak in the future. For Janak, it is said that he received liberation in life in a second. However, liberation in life would be said to be in the Golden and Silver Ages. Gurus whisper a mantra in your ear. That is also called the mantra that disciplines your mind. All of them give mantras, but you receive the great mantra, the mantra for liberation in life. Who gives you this mantra? The Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris. Where did they receive this mantra from? From that Sat Guru. The most elevated one is only the one Father. You children then become the most elevated. There they have the most elevated gurus. You are also gurus, the children of the Sat Guru. Even those who relate the Gita are called gurus. It is number-wise. You too are gurus who speak the truth. You never tell lies about God. First of all, you tell them about purity. Promise the Father that you will never indulge in vice. Not to tell lies is common. Many people continue to tell lies, but it is not like that here. Here it is a question of purity. While living at home with your families, you promise the Father that you will remain as pure as a lotus in this final birth. Therefore, here it is a question of remaining pure. They say that this is a very high destination, that it is not possible. You say, why is it not possible? It is remembered to live like a lotus. This example is also written in the scriptures. Surely the Father would have given you such teachings. There are the versions of God and the versions of Brahmins. God doesn't speak to everyone. It is only the Brahmin children who listen to him. You have to explain this to everyone. The main thing is purity. You have to become as pure as a lotus, like King Janak. That same Janak then became Anu Janak, just as Radhe becomes Anu Radhe. She becomes Radhe in the future. Someone who is called Narayan would become Anu Narayan in the future. This is accurate. You have to explain to whoever comes here. You have heard about liberation in life in a second. It is possible to claim a high status while living at home with your family. We speak from experience. We do not just tell lies. God speaks. Explain the main thing, that God is the Father of everyone. He is also definitely the bestower of liberation in life. This is a family path. Sannyasis belong to a path of isolation. They can never teach Raja Yoga. They leave their homes and families and run away. They cannot give this knowledge. This is Raja Yoga. While living at home with your families, you have to remain as pure as a lotus. In the Golden Age, Bharat had the pure family path, and it used to be a viceless world. Both men and women are needed for a kingdom. So you have to explain that you are experienced. While living at home with our families, we are able to stay as pure as a lotus. We know that we will become pure and become the masters of the pure world through the Father. There was a pure family path, whereas now it is an impure family path. This world is corrupt, whereas that world was elevated. Ravan makes you degraded, and Rama makes you elevated. The kingdom of Ravan continues for half a cycle. The path of devotion exists in the degraded world. They continue to make donations and perform charity because there is degradation. They believe that they will find God by making more donations and performing charity. They worship God. They say, "Come and make us elevated." Bharat was elevated. It isn't that now. Those who are degraded then become elevated. No one knows the story of the new creation of Bharat. This can be explained very well using the pictures. You have to make such pictures. There should be an exhibition picture set at every centre. Baba gives you directions. So, if you write and say that you don't have those pictures, Baba will give directions. Make them like this and send them to everyone, so that everyone has an exhibition set. These pictures are full of meaning. First of all, it should enter your intellects that you are children of the Father. God is the one who creates heaven. Ravan is the creator of hell. Make an image of Ravan with 10 heads in the picture of the cycle and show the 4-armed image on the globe of heaven. You can also write, "This is the kingdom of Rama, this is the kingdom of Ravan." At this time, Ravan is omnipresent. There, we won't be able to say that Rama is omnipresent. It is remembered, souls remained separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time, and the beautiful meeting took place when you found the Sat Guru in the form of an agent. Therefore he would definitely come. No one knows this account. It is the deity souls that become separated first. This is the knowledge that you have to explain to everyone. There is the Father of souls. O soul, tell me the occupation of your Father, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Do you not know it? There cannot be a child who doesn't know the occupation of his father. The Father sits here and explains. You don't know your own births. I explain them to you. Those who are the first deities take this many births. So just calculate how many births those of other religions would take. You have to prove to them that, at the maximum, there are this many births. The tree continues to grow. First of all, there are the deities, and they are the ones who are said to have 84 births. This is the knowledge of Bharat. Who gave the knowledge of ancient Bharat? God himself gave it. God the Father is knowledgeful. Neither Brahma nor Krishna can be called knowledgeful. The praise of Krishna is separate. This is very clear knowledge, and it has to be understood. The God of everyone is the one incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He is the Creator, whereas Krishna is the creation. God, the highest on high, is one. He cannot be called omnipresent. In Bharat, the President is the highest, and then the rest are number-wise. Everyone's occupation would be told. It isn't that all of them are the same. You have to prove that each and every soul has received an imperishable part. Discuss this among yourselves and make service plans. However, those whose lines are not clear, who have vices or are trapped in someone's name and form, will not be able to do this work. A very clear line is required for this. The result will be announced at the end. Now all are number-wise. People say, God Vyas wrote the scriptures. Vyas cannot be God. In fact, there are only 4 religious scriptures. The religious scripture of Bharat is just the one Gita, the mother and father of all scriptures. Only through that do you receive the inheritance. You receive the inheritance from the father through the mother. The father of the Mother Gita is the Creator. So the Father gives the ancient knowledge of easy Raja Yoga through the Gita. The Gita is the mother and father of all, and all the rest of the scriptures are its children. They emerged later. To which religion do all the Vedas and Upanishads, etc., belong? You should know who spoke them and which religion emerged from them. There is no religion. First of all, prove that the Gita has been falsified. instead of the father's name, they have mentioned the name of the child. The life story of each is different. The father says, "Renounce all bodily religions and constantly remember me alone." God speaks to souls, "Become bodiless and remember me." Only the bodiless Father can say this. Sannyasis cannot say this. These words are from the Gita. He speaks to those of all religions. May you be bodiless. The play is now coming to an end. Everyone receives the mantra, "Renounce your body and all bodily relations, and constantly remember me alone, and you will come to me." After liberation, there is definitely liberation in life. The status you receive is liberation in life via liberation. Whoever comes here passes through the Sato, Rajo and Tamo stages. The explanation is so good. However, some children hear through one ear and let it out through the other. Otherwise, this is very easy. You can have exhibitions in many places. So also have this printed in the newspapers. You can spend some money on this. Let everyone hear about it. You definitely have to print it in the newspapers. You children should have a lot of intoxication. However, very little time remains. Ask the gopes and gopis about the feeling of supersensuous joy. It is remembered, these are the gopes and gopis of Gopi Vallabh. Gopes and gopis neither exist in the Golden Age nor in the Iron Age. There are the goddesses Lakshmi and Radhe. Gopes and gopis exist now. They are the grandsons and granddaughters of Gopi Vallabh. Surely there must also be the grandfather. The grandfather, Baba and Mama, are a new creation at the confluence age. The father says, "I come at the confluence of every cycle to create the new world." From devilish children, you have become godly children, and you will then become deity children. You will then become warrior children, then merchant and Shudra children in your 84 births. Expansion continues to take place at the same time. The tree also has to become complete. Annihilation doesn't ever take place. Bharat is an imperishable land. Bharat has to be praised a lot. Bharat is the most elevated land of all lands. It is never destroyed. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Night class, 16th of April 1968. No one, apart from you Brahmin children, knows when it is the confluence age. There is a lot of praise of the confluence age of the cycle. The Father comes and teaches you Raja Yoga. Surely the confluence age has to come before the Golden Age. There are human beings here. Some are the lowest and some are the highest. People sing praise in front of them, deity idols. You are the most elevated human beings and we are the lowest. They say of themselves, I am like this and like that. No one apart from you Brahmins knows this most auspicious confluence age. How can we advertise it so that people can know about it? God Himself comes at the confluence age and teaches us Raja Yoga. You know that you are studying Raja Yoga. Now, what method should we create so that people can know about it? However, this will happen gradually. There is still time now. A lot of time has gone by and a short time remains. We say this so that people make effort quickly. Actually, this knowledge is received in a second, through which you receive liberation in life in a second at that time. However, you have the sins of half a cycle on your heads, and they will not be cut away in a second. That takes time. People think, there is still time. Why should we go to the Brahma Kumaris now? They take things wrongly from the literature. If it is not in their fortune, they take it wrongly. You understand that this is the age to become the most elevated human beings. There is the praise of becoming like a diamond. This then decreases, the golden age, then the silver age. This confluence age is the diamond age. Satyug is the golden age. You know that this confluence age is even better than heaven. This birth is like a diamond. There is praise of the land of immortality. It then continues to decrease. So you can also write, the most auspicious confluence age is a diamond. Satyug is gold, and Tetra, silver age, is silver. You can explain that it is only at the confluence age that you become deities from human beings. They make a rosary of 8 jewels and place a diamond in the middle. There is the show of the confluence age. The confluence age is like a diamond. There is the value of a diamond at the confluence age. You are taught yoga, etc., and this is called spiritual yoga. However, only the Father is spiritual. Only at the confluence age do you find the spiritual Father and receive this spiritual knowledge. How would human beings who have so much arrogance accept this that quickly? This is explained to poor people. So you also have to write, the confluence age is the diamond age and its duration is this much. Satyug is the golden age and this is its duration. They have shown a swastika in the scriptures. So when you children remember this, you will have so much happiness. Students do have happiness, do they not? Student life is the best life. This is your source of income. This is the school for changing from human beings into deities. The deities were the masters of the world. You now know this, so there should be limitless happiness. This is why there is the praise. If you want to know about supersensuous joy, ask the gopis and gopis of Gopi Vallabh. The teacher teaches you till the end, and so you should remember him till the end. God is teaching you, and then God will take you back with him. People call out, "Liberator, guide, liberate us from sorrow." There is no sorrow in the golden age. They say, there should be peace in the world. Ask them, when was there peace previously? What age was that? No one knows about that. The kingdom of Rama is the golden age, and the kingdom of Ravan is the iron age. You know this, do you not? Children should relate their experiences. What things of the heart can I share? I have found the unlimited Father who gives the unlimited sovereignty, and so what other experience can I share? There isn't anything else at all. There is no other happiness like this. No one should ever sulk with anyone and just stay at home. That would be like sulking with your fortune. If you sulk with your study, what would you learn? The Father has to teach you through Brahma. So you should not sulk with one another. That is Maya. There are obstacles created by devils in this sacrificial fire. Acha. To the sweetest spiritual children, love, remembrance and good night from spiritual Bap and Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence Vedana 1. Don't simply listen through one ear to whatever the Father tells you and then let it out through the other. Have the intoxication of this knowledge and experience supersensuous joy. 2. In order to give everyone the right to liberation and liberation in life in a second, tell everyone this great mantra. Renounce your body and all bodily relations, and remember the one Father. Blessing. May you discern every situation with a clear intellect, and make an accurate decision, and become an embodiment of success. To the extent that your intellect is clear, accordingly, you develop the power of discernment. Instead of thinking too much, stay in remembrance of the one Father and remain clear with the Father, and you will easily be able to discern every situation and make an accurate decision. Whatever the situation is at any time, and whatever the mood is of those who come into contact or a relationship with you, move along accordingly at that time. Discern the situation and then make a decision accordingly. This is a great power which will also make you into an embodiment of success. Slogan: Lucky stars are those who, together with the Father, the Son of Knowledge, dispel the darkness of the world. They are not those who stay in the darkness. Om Shanti.